everyone, how are you? I think you've been doing fine and I'm doing very well. And welcome to the Advanced English Center. And today's topic is how to learn to speak. And I'm going to tell you 5 secrets that will definitely help you to learn how to speak. Well, let's begin our session. Well, the first one is start speaking. I've seen so many people, they are just wasting their time going one place to another places, asking for suggestion from one to another. You're going to waste your time. Rather, you just start speaking. It doesn't matter what you know, what you don't know. You just need to start speaking. Then one day you will find that you are able to speak. So this is the first thing you need to do, start speaking. Okay, I think you get my point. And the second one is, this is very important, accept it that you will make mistake. I've seen so many students, they are highly qualified, and when they are asked to speak at the time, like they have fear. They will think that, well, if I make any mistakes, like people will criticize me, people will laugh at me, they will think that like I don't know anything. Well, you know that speaking is a practice. Well, it requires a lot of practice. So if you don't do any practice, you will never able to speak, no matter how qualified you are, no matter how many degrees you have. So when first you're going to speak, you will make mistakes. So you need to accept it. Whether people criticize you, laugh at you, make a fun of you, just avoid it. Leave the matter behind and accept it that I will make mistake. Then you are going to be able to learn how to speak. Okay, I think you get my point. Then go for the third one. Third one is make yourself low. Well, I think this is a little bit confused for you. Let me make you very clear about it. Once I went to the language club, and after ending up my speech, at that time a guy raised his hand and told me that your knowledge in English is very poor. So the guy is a teacher having 12 years experience on English, and he has a degree, honors masters on English. So definitely he is highly proficient. So he told me that your knowledge in English is very poor. So I told him, sir, I didn't mention that my knowledge in English is very high. So everyone was laughing. And then actually he told me that in one sentence you just mentioned my is. Well, actually I don't get his point. So I told him that, sir, I mean, it would be better if you just like mention the whole sentence. So he couldn't remember the whole sentence. He just told me my is. So at that time I told him that, like, you said your is. So he didn't get my point. At the time I told him that you mentioned that your knowledge in English is poor. So what if I just say your is rather than uttering the complete sentence? So whenever you are going to find a mistake of someone, try to find the whole sentence and then say the whole sentence. That would be very clear for anyone. Well, so this guy is over 50 years old, and he came to the language club to learn English. Do you know why he's not able to speak? Because he was very proud of himself, and he said that actually I have a degree, I have an honors and master's degree on English, and I have 12 years experience. That actually make him very down. You should never do that. When you are going to learn anything, that time you need to actually make yourself very low. You need to make yourself like a water. Then you are going to be able to speak, and you are going to be able to learn. So you should remember that it doesn't matter how many qualifications, it doesn't matter how many degrees you have. When you are going to learn something new, like, you need to be a learner. You don't need to be very proud of yourself. You can learn a lot of things even from a child. So you need to make yourself low. And the fourth one is listen to others. We have seen many people, they are able to speak a little bit, and when they find somebody who knows better than them, they try to speak, but they never let them speak. Because whenever we find somebody who knows better than us, if we let them speak, at that time we are going to learn a lot of things from them. We just be silent, and we just need to ask them a questions that we find very difficult. So listen to others is best way to learn how to speak. So we should do that. From now on, we must avoid them. We must avoid it, that if you find any any speaker who knows better than me, definitely I will let him speak, and I won't argue with him, and I will just throw some questions on him that I find very difficult. So I think you get the idea. So listen to others. And the last but the last but not least is keep reading. Well, this is very important. You know that when you read, you are going to learn a lot of things at a time. You are going to learn like the structure, idea. You developed your imagination, and when you read, like, you're very excited. Like when you understand something while reading, you're very excited and you just grab it automatically. Okay, so keep reading is very important thing. So I hope that these 5 ideas help you a lot, and if you follow these 5 ideas, definitely you are going to learn how to speak. I hope that this lesson is very handy for you, and let me actually read it for you one more time. Start speaking and accept it that you will make mistake. Keep yourself low, listen to others, keep reading. So these are the 5 points, and these are the 5 important points that you need to remember. And when you are going to learn anything new, you just follow these 5 points, and definitely you are going to learn, you are definitely going to learn to speak. And I hope that you have enjoyed my video. That's all for the time being. Thank you so much.